PaulChekLive faculty peggers, why you should never take their business advice. I'm Scott Bryant. I'm a master PaulChek level 5 practitioner in London. Been working out for over 35 years and been in business for over 27 years. No bankruptcy. All my HMRC stuff is excellent. My book work is excellent. So when it comes to the faculty members, Leigh Brandon, solvency. Matt Wallden couldn't organise a piss up in the brewery. Go and have a look at his shit out of date website. Phil Lazaidi doesn't even have a fucking website. Been struck off by the HMRC. Warren Williams. What can I say about that? Only got £900 in his business account. Now I know that you're all going to be taking cash from your clients if you've got any left. So at the end of the day, when running a really good successful business, you need to have a successful website, Matt Wallden. You need to have a modern website, a fast website that people won't bounce from. GavinJennings, the worst businessman ever, giving all the students shit advice. Open up your own faculty or open up your own clinic. Do you know how much it costs to open up your own clinic? 5 C.H.E.K Practitioners clinics have closed down because they undercharge, or they just don't know how to do the internet in which to get regular flow of customers. Leigh Brandon's website. I know the person that designed it for him. He didn't even pay him. He shut off his phone. So he couldn't help. He asked for Leigh to refer him people. Referred him 0. Very nice man, Leigh Brandon. Oh, he doesn't like women when they're in the class. He avoids the women and won't help the women learn the CHE.K system. IMS 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 or 4. What an absolute joke. If you don't believe me, folks, go and look at Leigh Brandon's YouTube channel. Both of them. One of them hasn't had any updates for over a year, and it's shit anyway. And his second one, the new one, was it Beyond the Anus? Beyond the Anus, everyone's bored stupid because he's only getting 2 views per video. One video has been up there a month. He's had 10 views. So he hasn't got a clue on how to do the internet. This is part of your business. Part of your business is for you to present yourself in a certain way. And it's not being pegged by PaulChek. You've all been pegged by PaulChek. As in Matt Wallden threatening me. Leigh Brandon slapping me on top of the head. Trying to drop a Swiss ball on my client's head who's 85 years old. Really nice people that who's going to teach you in the classroom. And then you've got GavinJennings, doesn't like paying anybody, even though estimatedly worth £32 million. Oh, you're going to think, oh, he's successful because he's got estimated £32 million. But it's Paul's estimated £32 million. He come into the business as Alex McKenzie left. Alex McKenzie was the one that made it successful around Europe. I heard about the CHE.K system through Alex McKenzie. So what really happened with Alex McKenzie and GavinJennings? He probably stabbed her in the back. Like he stabbed me in the back, speaking to students, telling them I'm mentally ill and nobody should work with me. At that time when he was saying that, I was seeing my plastic surgeon. So when we go to court, we've got doctor's letters to say, oh, Gavin, why did you say about Mr. Bryant being mentally ill, slandering his name when you had nothing to back it up with, apart from what Phil backstabbing Lazaidi said to you. Unbelievable. So why is it I passed level 5 in 2013 before Phil Lazaidi, the first one in the UK? Just because I decided not to be a faculty member. I didn't want to be pegged by PaulChek like the rest of you have. So because I decided not to, and give Carol not his money back after 7 weeks, and he threatened me, and you went forward with all the threats. As in Leigh, I've never met Leigh before. Comes into the gym, slaps me on the head. Next thing he tries to do is try to get eye contact with me. I avoided eye contact because I knew that I would explode. And if I exploded in a gym where there's cameras, oh, that wouldn't look good on YouTube and wouldn't be good for my career. So on top of that, with Leigh being this great guy that doesn't like helping women in the class, this great guy that didn't educate Phil Lazaidi when he was studying. That could be just Phil moaning, being a woman. I don't know whether that's true or not, but that's what he said to me, 100% on my heart. I'm not making any of this up if you've decided to become a C.H.E.K practitioner. This is how it really is. Backstabbing, arse licking, taking the pegging from PaulChek, because none of them have got a mind of their own anymore. And even when Gavin dropped the rate for the faculty members, they're all still licking and still doing it. And how I know that they're all licking and still doing it, because Phil Lazaidi told me. He said they're on the call. They can't stop licking his arse. They can't be original and say what they really feel like I do. I couldn't give a shit. I worked a door for 2 years in the West End. The manager come up to me, and I knew he was an arsehole, used to cause a lot of problems. He said, Scott, what do you think of me? I said, I think you're a cunt. I was sacked 3 days later. Did I give a shit? No, because I spoke my truth. The same as what I'm doing now. This is 100% the truth, the honest truth. And the truth is your protection in law in the UK. So you can say what you want to say as long as you know it to be 100% the truth. So Matt Wallden threatens me. Why are you threatening me? To tell the truth. Oh, it's because you're Jimmy Savile. As in, we're not going to say anything about Paul. It's completely all right for him to be a predator in the classroom. It's completely all right for him to take drugs in his videos and splow it over people's body through a camera. I paid him £3,000 to rattle and to smudge and to blow smoke down a camera. Do you know how many times they changed my appointment time? 6 times. This is an institute that's worth an estimated £32 million. Then you've got GavinJennings, the business brain. Oh yeah, the business brain. But he didn't think that I was going to look at his company's house report where he's got an estimated he's got £29,000 in assets. But he owns a cottage, he owns an electric car, he's got this huge gym with the worst gym equipment in it ever. And that's what tells you that he doesn't train. He didn't train like me from age 19 and trained in hardcore gyms. Because you could tell that by the gym setup. Set up by a CEO that doesn't really work out, in my opinion. I've not seen him work out, so I can't really judge that. But judging by his physique, when he's got a shirt on, walking around, Joe Normal. When I've got a shirt on, like this, Calvin Klein, everybody knows that I work out. People can see it. So Matt Wallden, look at his website. Absolutely atrocious. Look at his YouTube channel. No videos for over a year. No videos on C.H.E.K Practitioner for over a year. Look at Leigh Brandon's YouTube channel. The views are so low. Like I said, he should change the name to Beyond the Anus, because you are one at the end of the day. Oh, and his business has closed down with HMRC. Oh, and apparently I heard, oh, he's totally against the government. Okay, Leigh, totally against the government. Don't pay your tax. Dodge it with cash payments. And then when they come round your home and look at your Rolex watch and other stuff that's highly expensive, then they look at your passport. Oh, you've been to this country. Oh, you've been to that country. You've been to another country. Where are you getting all the money from? How are you going to explain that? I'm going to see you're going to be picking up that soap in prison if you're not careful. So Phil Lazide, the biggest backstabbing person ever. He was my friend. I thought he was my friend. He was the only one I was talking to through COVID. And that's how I know what he said to Gavin. He's the only one I was talking to during COVID on the phone who was a C.H.E.K practitioner. No one else. Then on top of that, Phil Lazide says to me, oh, where's my daughter got an entity? I said, yes, I can feel it. He went absolutely garrity. If you don't like the answer, don't ask the fucking question. If you see that picture of him balancing on the Swiss ball, he could only hold it for about 2 seconds. I did over 150 shots. He had a go at me. What are you doing? You filled my camera up with loads of photos. I said, I worked with Rankin, one of the world's famous photographers that's photographed everybody that's famous around the world. Scott, if you want to get a good shot, take hundreds of shots. See what you can see beyond the camera. So it's me that took that shot. It was me that helped Phil Lazide conquer personal trainer in North London. And what thanks did I get for it? A big stab in the fucking back. How do you feel, Phil Lazide? How could you do that? How could you all gang up on me? Phil, Leigh, Warren's got nothing to do with it. I didn't really get on well with him. Well, we don't even know each other, so this is what I don't get. Leigh has never had a cup of tea with me, but comes into the gym and goes, what the fuck is all that about? A lady man can't shake someone's hand. I know why you did it. Obviously, Carol had a word in your ear. He's got something on you, innit he? Or it's GavinJennings having a word in your ear. Let's wind him up. Let's see what we can do. If we wasn't in a gym and there was no cameras there, oh, what would have happened then? If it was on the street, but you'd done it in the gym where there's cameras. And I knew that. I'm not fucking stupid. I know you all think I am. But what are you thinking about? The new video that I done on Matt and Leigh. Have you seen where it's ranking? Right above your website. The beginning of your videos. So anybody watching your content is going to see what a horrible person you are. Slapping me on the head. Trying to drop a Swiss ball on my client's head. Trying to goad me in the gym. Unbelievable behaviour. Now, if you all knew me really well and then decided to attack me, I could understand it if I'd done something wrong. But I'd done zero wrong apart from not give Carol his money back. That is my right as running a business, as a businessman. And then you've got GavinJennings, the clown, who can't even give people their money back on the C.H.E.K Institute website and gets people to work for free, which is totally illegal in this country. I worked for free, mentoring for free. looking at the website for free. So I'm not bullshitting. It's 100% the truth. And that's why I'm totally protected. That's why the YouTube channel hasn't come down. That's why Instagram hasn't come down. Because it's 100% the truth. And I will be able to say everything 100% under oath. Can you, Matt Wallden? Can you, GavinJennings? Can you, Leigh Brandon? Can you, Phil Lazide? How could we go out for dinner together, go to San Diego, Phil, and have a wonderful time, and then I'd meet up with you in Covent Garden on a regular basis, and all you was doing was sticking the knife in constantly, sticking it in more and more, more and more. What, was it because I was in better shape than you? Was it because I learned how to release the diaphragm better than you? Was it because I was working with celebrities and you didn't have any celebrities? Or was it because I'm all over Google and you're not? And you can't sit in front of the camera and do videos like I have over 2,400 videos now. So do not go to these horrible people for business advice if you're in the C.H.E.K Academy, because they'll steer you in the wrong direction. Now, if Phil had a website and Matt's website was brilliant, which it isn't, it's so old, it's outdated, it's running slow. When you look at it, you're going to bounce straight away. Then you look at Leigh Brandon's website, complete shit as well. And how you know a website is crap is when you can't find them for multiple keywords. You can only find them under their names. Their egos are so big that they think their names are so big that they're mega famous. If the C.H.E.K Institute wasn't there and it folded tomorrow, which might happen very soon, when the atomic bomb hits, you're going to have absolutely nothing because you haven't done what needed to be done in Google and YouTube and the other stuff you have to do for business. Now, I'm that much of a nice guy. If Leigh got to know me, I would have showed him exactly what to do with his Beyond the Anus video channel. I would have done the same with Matt. I would have said, let's get together. Let me show you what you need to do. But when you stab somebody in the fucking back and then you try and kill their business for 13 fucking years, I've got all the proof, got all the evidence, I've got a file this big, ready. And when it goes in the media, how's that going to look? When head of faculty threatens a student that's with dyslexia, how's that going to look? I have no criminal record. I've done nothing bad to anybody, apart from do my job, study, learn, and push myself as much as I could. You're all done. You're totally done. You've all been pegged by PaulChek, and you can't even say what you really want to say when you're doing your faculty meetings on the phone or online. You're all going, yes, Paul, yes, Paul, yes, Paul. But in your mind, you're going, that's bullshit. I don't agree with that. That's a lie. Don't believe in that. But you haven't got the cojones to stand up for yourself. But you'll stand up for yourself behind PaulChek's back. See one video, Matt gets a new How to Eat, Move and Be Healthy. Probably free, obviously. And Matt takes the piss out of Paul's spelling. Paul has got some sort of dyslexia or something like that, the same as me. But he hides it because it's not good for his guru god status. I don't hide it. I'm proud of it. I'm Einstein dyslexic because Einstein was dyslexic. Winston Churchill was dyslexic. Tom Cruise was dyslexic, is dyslexic. Richard Branson, one of the richest entrepreneurs in the world, is dyslexic. Winston Churchill was dyslexic. So the next time you try to bully Leigh Brandon, threaten Matt Wallden, threaten Phil Lazide, think again when it's against a dyslexic person. Because we don't take it kindly, and we're always thinking. I'm a strategizer. If there's a problem, I work it out and I improve it. That's why my YouTube channel is the most successful channel compared to all of you. The same as my website and my bank account and my client base. I should be head of faculty because I know how to run a proper business. You're just playing at it. And then you use, oh, we know everything about the body, muscles and bones. If people really wanted to know all that stuff, Leigh Brandon, beyond the anus, everybody would be watching, clicking, and you would have a massive YouTube channel with over 8,000 subscribers that I've got. And with over 4,000 hours watch time today. You're all a bunch of jokers. And one thing you did wrong, no, many things, but the main thing is that whatever Carol's got on you, it's going to come out. And Carol is ill, I hear. Stage 4 cancer. Why do you think I said to him, get the paperwork done? 7 weeks. I wanted to help this guy. Because as a shaman, not a fake shaman, I could feel his pain and what he was going through. But what did I get down the phone? Enjoy my money, because I'm going to kill your career. I went for an interview as a C.H.E.K practitioner. They were looking for C.H.E.K practitioners. I didn't get the job. Level 4 at the time. Just come back from San Diego. Gavin was on the phone. Gavin was whispering in Leigh Brandon's ear. I know exactly what's gone on. And that's why you won't give me the GDPR information from 2013. But as the authorities get in touch, you're going to have to release it. That's more evidence on top of the 11 bits of evidence I've got already that you sent to me. Then on top of that, when you all get subpoenaed to talk about Paul and his drug taking, and talk about Paul when he was in Lancashire and said, one of my practitioner clients died because I gave them DMT. How does that family member feel? How do you feel knowing that? You'd keep that totally personal. Paul said to me, I was in his house. Oh, we got this second bed here, Scott. I sometimes crash out on there, but I fuck video on it. And I've had everything up my arse. Why do I need to hear that from the main man? I wasn't fucking impressed at all, PaulChek. I thought from then on, you was a complete and utter fucking wanker. You never say that to people. You keep that personal. Yeah, you're a great talker on camera, but I'm pulling it all apart. Every single one of your videos, I'm going to do a video on and show people the real stuff. A real shaman. Clairvoyant, my ass. You still haven't visited me. Can I hear another shaman was in your class and you and him decide to have a debate mentally, and you said to him, if you don't behave, you're going to be kicked out of the class. Oh, that's really loving, caring from a spiritual institute. I better say alleged because I heard it from the guy himself. So all I can say to any budding, coming up C.H.E.K practitioner, but always remember, if you're doing HLC 1 to 3 or C.H.E.K practitioner level 1 to 4 or 5, you're never a practitioner ever until you've gone to level 5. But many people use it, oh, I'm a C.H.E.K practitioner, but I've only done level 1. I'm a C.H.E.K practitioner, I've only done level 2. And they've not even policed it online. Not even policed it in line. So it shows what a load of absolute bollocks it is, and it's all about a cash grab. It's all about a cash grab and nothing else. They don't give a shit whether you do level 1 to level 5, because they're still getting paid. And Leigh Brandon, how could you not look after the women in the class? Or how could you not look after the people with disabilities in the class? Oh, I know why. Because none of you are qualified teachers from university. None of you have done any teaching in classrooms, in schools. You've only done it with trainers that will go, yes, yes, yes. They won't go, oh no, I think you're wrong about that. Because they're worried about they're not going to get their bit of paper. I remember being on HLC level 2 in Eastbourne when Alex Mackenzie was running it. When Alex Mackenzie used to put food out for people and really look after people. GavinJennings took it over, Jennings, and wouldn't even put food out for people. Because he's so fucking tight. Unbelievable. So I was on that class. I really loved it. I thought it was brilliant. And I was really wowed by Paul and what he was saying. But there was 5 bodybuilders behind me, all with their drink things going like that. You know what that means? Yeah, wanker. And that really angered me. But looking back on it, I was a stupid one. I should have done Charles Parlequin's work. But I found him a bit too arrogant and a bit too out there. Because Charles Parlequin stuff works. The boxers are using a Charles Parlequin guy. Charles Parlequin got 250 athletes to the Olympics. He wrote over 25 books against Paul's 12 books. He had a master's, a PhD, a degree, all in training science. What's Paul got? 0 in training science. And what does Paul have a go at another guy that set up his own business? He's making money, lots of money. Oh, let's have a go at him because he's doing rotational training. He's copied my stuff. How can anybody copy Paul's stuff when he got all his stuff out of other people's books? Totally plagiarising their books. Yes, he's put it in the books to cover himself legally, but it's all fucking plagiarisation. In Leigh's video, nothing is new. It's plagiarisation of other stuff. At least Reed Davis set up FDN, which is his own original logo, and put his own original thing. But for £12,000, when you can do a course online for £1,200 and become a nutritionist. Yeah, I don't agree with the nutritionist, but you get a bit of paper that's recognised worldwide. You do Reed Davis, it's not recognised fucking anywhere. Oh, and Reed Davis is a bit weird. He's only got women in his photos, no men. What's going on there? No men? Same with Warren Williams' website. All black guys and women, no white people. What does that say to a CEO that's white, that looks at the website? Oh, no white people. Oh, what's going on there? Same with Leigh Brandon, all about himself, slow website. So remember, if you're going to do the C.H.E.K program, do not listen to the pegging faculty. If they were page 1 for Google, not for their names, but individual searches, and their sites were like lightning, like mine is, and they had over 8,000 subscribers, like me, and it struck off Fielder's ID, or insolvency, like Leigh Brandon, or like Warren having £900 in his account. Why would you study with these guys and take business advice from PaulChekLive that's nearly been bankrupt twice, and GavinJennings has been bankrupt as well, which he said to our face in class. And I was thinking, being bankrupt? I'm not impressed by that. You should never go bankrupt if you're good at business. But obviously they're not. Total pegging cowboys. They've all been pegged by PaulChek. So when you get pegged by PaulChek, you're like that. Scott's right, he's a predator in the class. But I can't say anything. I'm going to lose my money. Oh, I don't agree with him smoking tobacco in videos. I've had a client say to me, do you do the same drugs as Paul himself? What a sham. A total sham. I kept quiet for 13 years. I let you do what you wanted to do that time. But I was documenting everything. Learning law, construction law. And now you'll see it all come to head in 3 weeks. You might see a little bit next few days. But the 3 week is when the atomic bomb will hit you all. Not just individual faculty members, but the whole of the institute. And when the media thing comes out, the media loves poor man or David and Goliath stories, and how I'm taking on a business that's worth an estimated £32 million. I'm not scared, I'm not frightened, and I don't give a shit. But when it goes to court and you're all subpoenaed, let's see how you cope under pressure. When my lawyer is pulling you apart. I've got nothing to hide. I've done nothing wrong. But pay my money and study. Now, I wonder what it is. I wonder if it's because I've never booked Leigh Brandon for an assessment. I've never booked Matt Wallden for assessment. And never booked Warren Williams for an assessment. Do you know why? Because you just wasn't friendly. Then I hear about Matt Wallden on the grapevine. You send him a client, he wows the client so much that you lose the client. That's why I never sent you anyone, Matt. I thought, wait a minute, why am I going to send him clients and he's going to nick my clients? Instead of going, right, I'll correct the atlas, go back to Scott. So wrong. So remember that, faculty or people that are studying in the students studying with faculty members, don't refer them your clients. You might lose them. Hopefully not, but this is what I've heard on the grapevine from Matt Wallden. What a fucking horrible thing to do. Wow. The same as threatening me. The same as Leigh slapping me on the head. Why would you do that? Because you're a fucking pussy. If you was a real man, Leigh, you would have whispered in my ear and said, let's go outside. I need to have a word with you. Oh yeah, all right, let's go outside. No cameras, nobody around. But you didn't have the bollocks to do that. That's what a real man would do. But say, come on, let's go outside. Let's have a chat in the open air. Let's feel that good air with our lungs. What a pussy. What a pussy. If I've got a problem with somebody, I get face to face with them. And just say, what's your problem? What has been your problem? So the only thing it can go back to is Carol and me not giving him his money back. You should have said to him, Matt, Leigh, Gavin, he runs his own business. He told you for 7 weeks. Scott's a loving guy. He just wants to help you. Sorry that you didn't get your money back. So what has he got on all of you? What is it? But I'm sure it will come out when the legal thing happens. But when this atomic bomb hits in 3 weeks, you're all going to be regretting exactly what you did to me. And obviously, the videos are going to keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. I'm not going to stop. Because what you did to me for 13 years, when I did absolutely nothing, apart from say to one guy, sorry, we've waited 7 weeks. I've been on the phone to you every fucking week to make sure that you was all right. And now you got stage 4 cancer. But I hear from other students, this Carol guy is not a very nice guy. From other students, that's not me saying that. Really sad. Why would you do that? Why would you listen to this guy? Why didn't... Phil had a word with me. Why don't you give him his money back? Phil, I run a business. I'm not a pussy like you. I don't give money back when people are taking the fucking piss. Carol said, enjoy my money. I did. I had a great time. I bought some Calvin Klein. I went to Gordon Ramsay's for dinner. Oh, it was fantastic. But if you really wanted to threaten me, Carol, why didn't you get in your car and drive to my flat and visit me? Because you're a coward. That's why you used other people. Couldn't do it yourself. Big coward man. Same as Leigh Brandon. Coward, girly man. Man vagina. Same as Leigh Brandon. Man vagina. And GavinJennings. Chief man vagina. Getting people to work for free. Giving them fucking a course where you just fucking press a button. Ripping them off. Do you feel good? Do you feel good that you picked on somebody with a disability? Do you feel good that you picked on somebody that their business is running better than yours? Their website, their YouTube channel, their famous clients, celebrity surgeons to the stars, the royals. Right, the video has been going on for 36 minutes. I hope you watched it and enjoyed it. See you in court, buddies!